everybody. Welcome to Ply Podcast, episode 61. I'm Angi.
I'm Irene.
And I'm Joyce.
And we're so glad you could join us for a quick little podcast today. We're going to start with the administrative portion, and that is Irene.
Okay, I'm so excited because we had the contest of how many socks. And what I didn't foresee, we have 2 winners.
Nice.
No.
So I only had the 1 prize, but I got something else. So the person who first guessed correctly was Stacy Jones, who will receive the Arne and Carlos lovely yarn, perfect for autumnal knitting. And then the second person who guessed correctly was Liz Stitches, and she will be getting the patent Croy socks that also reminded me of fall, and I thought would be a nice gift for her too. And so how many pairs do you think there were?
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95.
Oh.
Well, you told me, so I'm not going to guess.
I'm going to say probably 110.
95.
Ooh, look at me. I was so close.
So our 2 winners hit it right on the nose, Irene?
Couldn't even believe it.
Wow.
People that were all over the board. Some actually believed Angi and were guessing 300 pairs of socks. I'm like, oh my God.
But truly, it seemed like that. Now,
Here.
but that doesn't count the ones that you actually gave away.
Correct.
It was only what was in the bag. So it could have been 365.
I doubt, but
No, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Not one bit.
guys are crazy. Anyway, so we have a winner chicken dinner. So
All right. Woo!
Congratulations to the winners. That's awesome.
Yay!
that was fun.
That was fun.
All right. Do we have any other administrative things to discuss?
Well, I guess the 2 winners ought to email us and tell us where to send the prizes. So the email is 3plypodcast@gmail.com.
There you go.
Okay,
Awesome.
All right.
that's it.
All
Move
right,
it.
we are going to move on to what are you wearing? And it appears that only Irene is wearing something.
Too hot. It's too humid. I'm like, what are you wearing? When I saw the show notes come through, I'm like, well, that's not.
Must go on, and I will sweat my petunias off, but I will wear. So what am I wearing? I am wearing Summer Sky by Janina Kallio. Here's the pattern.
Ooh, pretty.
I did this a long time ago. So you know what I used was that apple tree plush fingering gradient yarn.
Yep.
The color was sand and stone, and I do love it.
And it's beautiful. I love
I'm
the
certain
color.
I have a pattern, but I've never knitted it.
Yeah.
See, it's time. COVID. You're trapped in the house. No, you have to work. Just Irene's trapped in the house. You and I have to go out and brave the tundra, right?
Hey,
Yesterday, Joe and I went down to see Carson at school, and she's like, yeah, let's walk around campus. Holy crap, it was hot. And, you know, I love it when it's hot, but it was really heated yesterday.
Yep, it was. The air was like thick.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So not only was it hot, it was very, very humid.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so since none of us are wearing anything because we're too hot, we are going to move on to what did you finish? So Irene, you want to go first?
sure, because guess what I finished? Another Summer Sky.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, golly, that's beautiful.
That is very pretty.
This was also one of those apple tree little gradients. The color is chocolate topaz.
That's pretty.
I've had it for so long, and I thought, what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? And I thought, just make another one of these. It works. It's pretty,
Gorgeous.
and I'm
It's going to
happy.
be fall eventually.
Yeah, and you know what? It's interesting how with this COVID, I'm plowing through a lot of yarn that I had, and I'm forcing myself to use stuff so that, you know, I feel accomplished.
Yeah.
Sort
Did
of.
you use the whole skein for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you start on the pointy end or the big end?
Pointy end, and you finish with a point.
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome. And did you finish anything else?
Oh, yeah. What?
It could be the elephant in the room.
How I could forget about Francesca.
If getting closer would have bit you, for crying
Yeah,
out loud.
really.
I move her over. I sat at the desktop computer. Then I move over here, and she scared the shit out of me. And then I get all better. You know, it's sad when a person gets old and they lose their marbles.
No,
No,
she's headless.
the Mylar balloons, I have to keep them out of certain rooms because in some of the rooms I have like 17-foot ceilings. So if I keep it in the living room where it's 9 foot, I can reach it and it doesn't go that high, but it will usually settle like right between the windows. And every time I pass, like when I'm in the kitchen, I can see it through the living room. I think there's someone standing in the window. So I always have to take a double take, and I don't buy them anymore, but it scares the crap quite a few times.
If a balloon can scare you, at least she looks like a person.
Yeah, a headless person.
I know she's like,
Ichabod Crane.
it's just that double take.
I thought you were gonna that I
Didn't she
did
have
that.
my face on her?
Oh, I should have done that.
There you go.
Tape? Yeah, maybe next time. Anyway, this is Ramona Light Cardigan by Elizabeth Smith. And when Joyce and I were on that call with Dawn and Penny, their podcast,
Frivolous and frugal.
and Frugal,
Frivolous and frugal.
yeah, they talked about that during their Zoom knit night. And I thought, oh, I'm going to look that up. Really cute pattern. So I made it using, I had this, the Nice and Knit, and then I paired it with this watermelon mohair, and it produced this lovely sweater. It's for my youngest daughter. And let me tell you, doing an extra small, a small, you don't use a lot of yarn. I actually had some left over.
Well, how many skeins did you have? Because I only have 2 skeins of theirs.
Because I thought I was going to do a sweater for my jumbo size. And then I thought, oh, what the hell should I do? And I ended up doing this for Julie because this is her color. She loves corals and, those colors. So yeah, it's for her. And honest to God, it's an easy knit. I think it's a good first time sweater too, because no short rows. So you can't get freaked out about that, even though I think they're not that hard to do. But it's straightforward and you do learn something. But paired with the mohair, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have questions.
Sure.
One was there's no short rows.
Correct.
Is it top down?
Top down.
Okay, and do you,
So you're increasing here and
okay,
back.
and then pick up for the sleeves?
Correct. So at some point you cut it off, put the things on a holder and continue on. And what I did was, I think the instructions tell you to start the sleeves. I just finished everything so that I could,
Just do the sleeves.
end up most of the yarn.
Now, do you pick up for the band?
Into the third skein or not, but it turned out it was fine.
Did you
Perfect.
pick up the band?
Yes. So the neck gets picked up first, and then you do this.
I love the dark buttons on the contrast of the pink. It's really
Yeah.
pretty.
I'm glad you said that. My oldest daughter was like, "You're putting black buttons on that?"
So I really like it.
I'm putting black buttons on that. She usually wears black, and I think it's going to look nice under,
Well, with a pair of black pants, that would be great.
Right.
Or
Exactly.
black jeans to dress it down. It's a really versatile piece. I like it a lot.
And I
That's
hope
very
she wears it in good health and never throws it out.
Does it?
Or washer or dryer.
Yeah.
I will
Does
say,
it call for mohair? Does
No,
it call
it
for mohair?
no.
It does not call for mohair.
You have to,
The regular Ramona is an Aran weight, and that one is cute as well. Yeah, so cute.
Very cute. Yeah, I think I could make that. I like it a lot.
Oh, you could make it, Ange.
And now that I'm a small,
Right? 2 skeins, you got that.
yeah, somewhere.
this calls
I'm trying this.
this calls for sport weight.
Okay,
Mm,
And the regular Ramona, as you said, Joyce, was Aran.
right.
If it was Aran, could I use worsted?
yeah.
It would depend on your gauge. It's not quite bulky, but it's not quite worsted. But you could probably do your worsted with the mohair, and you might actually get the Aran. I don't really know.
I never
You'd
thought.
have to do a swatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just do a swatch.
I don't think I often see Aran weight. Am I crazy? I don't know.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's just like you've just got to get gauge.
Yeah. And then for this, what I liked was actually using up fingering weight yarn, which I have just
Right.
heaps of. So
Yeah,
I'm happy with that. So
it's beautiful.
thank you.
Like I said, I really love the contrast of the buttons. I think that's
Yeah.
awesome. Just
Okay.
gave it a really cool look.
Yeah, Betsy had so many lovely buttons. They have a really nice selection of buttons over there.
Yep. Yep.
I was pleased with that. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
okay.
You finish anything else?
Socks, but that's in a different category. So
It's a different segment.
Yeah, different segment. All right. And what about you, Joyce? Did you finish anything?
I got nothing.
Okay.
I'm all over the board. I got nothing.
All right. Well, I finished something. I pulled something from, okay, so I started my new job. We all know I started my new job as a registrar attendant secretary at an elementary school in my same district. So when I came in, there had been another secretary who had been taking care of all of my registrations because I came in the heat of registration, right? So another secretary in another school had been taking care of my registrations. And I think that is super sweet. So and her school colors are gold or yellow and black. And Lord knows I had enough of that, right?
Right.
Because mine are now blue and gray. So I had this almost finished. And so I went ahead and finished it.
oh,
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to send it to her as a thank you for, it's the Escarpment. And I cannot remember for the life of me this yarn. It's the one that has the little cutout with the sheep on it, the little cutout sheep.
Oh yeah, actually I came across one of those the other day, but I don't remember. I couldn't find the name on it.
Yeah, and I
So-
don't have any more, so I don't know what to look at, what it was. But anyway, that's what it was. And so that's it. It's finished, and I'm going to send it to her as a thank you for, you know, for doing all that registration. It was a lot of work, and it's her school colors, and hopefully she'll like it. So
very nice. You're very
very thoughtful.
yeah, and that's all I finished. So I have not had a lot of knitting time because this job is like sucking the life out of me, but I love it.
Have to stay.
well. It's new. You're still learning all that stuff.
Right, right. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Good.
Have you been putting in a lot of hours? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I stayed, the first 2 weeks, I think I stayed a lot. And then now I'm starting to leave
okay.
on time or within a half hour of my end time, just because I'm catching up and I've learned a lot. So it's been about a month, so yeah. All right, so I guess we're going to move on to our next section, which is no bare feet. And now I know that Irene does not have bare feet. So do tell.
I do have bare feet, but I do have socks. I'll show you what I made. This is a completed project here.
Ooh.
Cute.
Vanilla socks, but you know what I did? You know, Joyce and I love this heel, the strong heel.
Yep.
Yeah, I do really like that one. It fits me so much better.
Yeah, you know what? The stripes just keep on going. It is absolutely perfect for striped yarn. So,
Those are great.
yeah. And the yarn I used, this was lovely yarn. Rock and Strings Creations, and the colorway was the Royals, self-striping super sock, 75/25, superwash merino and nylon. So yeah, what's not to like?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Very cute.
And then you all know that I've designed a new pattern. I'm not going to tell you what the name of it is yet because it is being test knit. And although I told Joyce not to do the sock, I have like 20 people
She told me I was foolish.
And that made you want to do it?
I'd already started, so it didn't really matter.
You told me not to decide, I wouldn't do it.
Well, you will be the last person, Angie, that I asked to knit a sock.
Plus the Christmas sock, big on fat yarn. And I only have to make one.
Shut up.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so these people are knitting, these lovely, lovely people that wanted to participate, and the sock will look like this.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Hey, it's not for everybody. However, a lot
It's a lot
of
of fun.
digging it. They're digging it. And Lori from our knitting group, she completed a pair in this color. And I have to tell you, there are some outstanding, beautiful colors, golden, blues, browns. People are doing a fabulous job. And they're also giving me feedback regarding how I've made a big blunder. Joyce, did you pick up on that? I don't know if you reached that point of that one line that should not have been in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
So anyway, once that's completed, we'll throw it out there into the universe. The pattern will be on Ravelry and Etsy, and it does include an after this row sheet. And the comments that I've had, some people are using it, some not. I think it's a great way to try out the after this row form. But the major comment I thought, which was a good one, once you've completed one sock, because if you're doing it one at a time, and I think it's easier to do one at a time with a patterned, but then you've got the sheet to follow the after this row, and you can do an identical one without screwing it up. So that's my story, and it'll be ready for prime time, probably beginning of October. So
It looks like it really lends itself to a nice solid or kettle dyed color.
absolutely, definitely solid. I know that I made one prototype. Now, I probably shouldn't even show this one because it's damn ugly, but I will do it.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
eee. Yeah, you know, Irene, that's kind of ugly.
I'm making a second one. But if I owned an island, this would be the flag. That way,
You know, it does kind of go with your sweater. You're holding it up. It kind of looks nice with the sweater, actually. Yeah. I like the flag. Yeah, that's a great flag. Maybe we should have a 3-ply podcast flag, and that should be it.
yeah,
Oh, there you go.
ooh, wave it. Oh, good idea, Angie.
No, I'm full of them.
Now, audience, please try to unsee this.
Yeah, okay. We're
I
on YouTube
cannot.
forever.
Oh my.
That's all
All right. That's all you got? Okay.
Okay, well, I did finish the Austin socks by Kay Litton.
Those are beautiful.
They're not beautiful.
Well,
Yeah, they do have that kind of weird thing.
Look at the pooling. It just looks so weird. So it's on that side and it's on this side.
at least it matches.
Yeah, well. So it was a very fun sock to do, but I'm just not happy. This looks ridiculous. Oh, all right. I think we're in the same category. So, and I still think this version of the Sassy Santa is not as nice as the colorway that you originally got, Irene. It just looks, yours was more vintage. I don't think it was as colorful.
Right.
I think it had more white space in it. You know, more
Mine's
cream
more like
tone,
that, I think.
more color. Yeah, Angie, because I think we relate to the game. I think you and I bought ours after Irene made her socks and
Yeah,
thought
because that's gorgeous yarn.
she had changed it by then. So, and I am, as Irene mentioned, knitting her socks.
Look at
And
that.
mine are in a tweed. And I still think the pattern shows up.
Gorgeous.
I can see it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's been a fun knit, and now I'm on the stockinette portion. So I just have the actual foot to do. And the yarn, I don't think she makes yarn anymore. It's called Tucker Woods. And I think I got this at one of the festivals, either Lake County at one time or Stitches. I can't remember which. So,
You know,
but very nice yarn.
That reminds me, when I see that one with that yarn, it reminds me of like the Irish sweaters and, I mean, yeah, it's like very pretty.
In autumnal.
Yeah.
So
if you did it in like cream, it would be like a really nice, you know, cream.
It matches.
Yeah, right. No, not quite. It's a little more burnt than that.
Oh, it's like my hair? Yeah.
not quite. But yeah, they've been fun.
Oh,
I did them on a road trip yesterday.
They are really pretty. I really like them.
Yeah.
I think they look fantastic.
Pattern, Irene, it really is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am proud of you, my friend, for that pattern. It's very beautiful. Okay, so we're moving on to what are you knitting? Irene, would you like to start us out on what you were knitting? I'm sure there's a pair of socks in there. No?
I'm doing another Ramona light.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
You'll never believe it. So see how this is? This is the yarn. But when you pair it with this mohair, this is the result.
Yeah, it really does mute it down, doesn't it?
Beautiful.
It tones down the hot pink.
Yeah.
Don't get too far with it, but
Show that colorful again. Yeah, that's beautiful.
yeah. It's almost like a fuchsia with a little bit of purple in there. And this doesn't even, I don't know how to make it be true, a true color.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Toning down. You see how I am attracted to color? I see this and I'm like, I gotta have it. And then I'm gonna do with this. So anyway.
I think YouTube was gonna ding us.
That.
Oh, it's
I don't know if they do there. I think there's worse out there. That's pretty fun.
way worse out there.
I said fork.
She did.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Fork. I heard fork. Did you hear fork?
I heard fork.
It's gorgeous. I love it. So you liked it enough to make another one.
I sure did.
And this one's for you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. You have to send me the name of that pattern because I really like it. I think I could do that. And I know I have some like really great sock yarn.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. What about you, Joyce? What are you knitting?
Oh gosh, everything. I am so over the board. But the main thing I've been working on, I still have Spencer's blanket to do, and I'm about not quite halfway there yet because he's obviously much taller than me. But the pattern's been fun, but now it's getting kind of monotonous. So it's the Tonal blanket by Purl Soho.
That's beautiful.
So I'm gonna roll it up a little bit.
And by the way, everyone's taller than you. Even me, and I'm short.
That's true. I was at the college yesterday. There's quite a few girls that are smaller than me. But so I'd like to be done with this soon. But this is my really don't want to concentrate on anything. Knit.
That's really pretty.
And he likes it. I've been having him pick the colors because, as you know, I'm no good at that. And then I'm still working on Carson's Ranunculus. I don't know that I wanted to make her the long sleeves, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough. So I had one skein left and I made it into 2 balls. So we'll see how much sleeve I get out of the 2.
I bet you get 3/4.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but it's really cute.
That's very cute.
I even tried it on. I thought, why am I giving this to her? Oh. So, and then I did need something to keep me occupied. So I started a mitten, and I cannot say the mitten name, but I guess in plain English it says, make sure your winter gear is within easy reach. So that's the pattern, and I'm doing it out of Fino, which I know is a really soft yarn. You can just
gorgeous.
the leaf coming in, and then there's, so I haven't gotten very far.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Well, I too have been knitting on a few things because I can't just keep my mind on one thing right now. So, so I still am working on. I finished a ball of this, so I just have a little more to go on this, and then I'm going to make the sleeves, and that's short sleeves.
Pretty.
That's of course the soundtrack sweater, which I'm extremely attracted to. So it's got that pretty burgundy, which is Hollyhock Rios, and I think it's Farewell Mortal Busboy, Direful.
Yeah.
Name. I love
Pretty.
it. So I've been working on that. And then I started one of these for school. Remember that thing that I made? And I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me, but I found the pattern on Instagram. And it's more like a recipe. It's you cast on, and it's that seed stitch long wrap that I made. So it was just a rectangle wrap in seed stitch, and I did it in all those rainbow kind of colors. Well, this is going to be all the main it's two colors, so that, and then you switch. So the main color is this, which is an Allegria, and then I've got all these little balls of mini blues, and that's going to go. It's my kind of I just want to work on it when I feel like it thing. And then this I just started, and man, is it pretty. It is.
Ooh.
It is called Per-Sista Cowl.
Oh,
And so this is the one Betsy has at the shop. You
Yeah,
can buy it in a kit. She only had colors left that I wasn't too crazy about, so I made my own. This is Direful again. I love it. DK. The color is Raven, and then that's the purple mohair, and I think it's the same purple mohair you have there for your sweater. Anyway, it's a little cowl, and this is for the other secretary I work with. Her birthday is just a little before mine, so I wanted to knit her up something, and that's what she's getting.
oh, that's nice.
Her favorite color is purple. So,
Full.
yeah. So her birthday's the 4th, and I think I can finish it because it's just such a fast knit, you know. But Betsy has kits at the shop. It's called Per-Sista Cowl, and it's just one skein of like a DK weight and one skein of mohair. And you can either do it with, now I'm doing mine with 6 and 4, but she also has a repeat of 2 and 4. So then it has skinnier mohair stripes.
And I thought the pattern was free with purchase, so if you...
Yeah, free with purchase.
Okay.
So, and I know she's got a big Direful order coming in the next couple of weeks. So I think around the 13th or something of September, she said. So
I have actually pre-ordered, so
yeah, me too.
I can't remember what I pre-ordered. Surprise. So
Well, I ordered some for that speckle sweater. I'm going to make that. So
okay.
yeah, but that's all that I have as far as what I'm knitting. You know, there's always a little something on the needles. So
Okay.
all right, so we will move on to, let me look here because I have it on my phone. We are moving on to our favorite segment. Don't tell my husband.
Shh.
Okay, so Irene, what are we not telling your husband?
Well, I know that Joyce has repeatedly said how she likes the yarn from Legacy Fiber Arts, and they had there was like a few bucks off of mystery sock sets, and I thought, oh, I heard that on their podcast, and I thought this is a nice opportunity for me to try it. So, right away, I went on there, and I ended up getting 2 sets.
Nice.
Lovely.
Tell already that it's nice yarn. It just feels, I don't know.
Just wait till you knit it. It's awesome.
Oh, it feels real good. And let's see. I know that you're a huge fan, Joyce. So I definitely can tell I'm not going to be disappointed. But the base is called Steel Toes, and it's a 75-25 superwash merino nylon blend. Yeah, so that was worth it.
Nice.
Of course, it's going to be socks, in case anybody wonders.
No, you're kidding.
So when you do your next contest for socks, are you going to include the 95 that you had and just add?
Just remember 95.
Maybe when I hit the 350 mark, we'll do another contest.
Right. Start counting now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And by this time next year, there'll be 350 because she knits a pair a day. Telling you, the woman is a sock maniac.
Right. So when she says I'm gifting this, keep that number in your head too.
There you go. Yeah, Irene, you'll have to mark down the ones that you gift too, and then you can.
Should, yeah. Hey, it's too many to remember.
You know, it's nice though that you have one project you really, really like to knit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I truly do. When I pick up the socks, there were a few weeks that I didn't have any socks going, and I get back to it, and it's like, it makes my heart sing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's good. That's good. I love that. All right, Joyce, my dear, have you been being naughty? Is your husband?
I actually have not. But I did find in my stash, I decided a couple days ago, I wanted to make maybe like a little summer, sweater, now that it's the end of summer.
Yeah.
So I found, I have this Pima cotton from Cascade, and I can't even tell you how old it is. I think it's from when Betsy first opened the shop. And it's chocolate brown, and I have 5.
Ooh,
Oh, I love that.
I do
Yeah,
too.
it's beautiful. So I made the Cine one time, and I made the longer version, but I think I actually might do the short version hopefully I can get it done by the end of summer, and it might carry me into fall.
Oh, that color, yeah.
But other than that, no, I haven't shopped. I haven't been to Betsy's. I haven't shopped online. I haven't been anywhere. So I've been a really good girl, unfortunately.
Maybe next time you'll be a bad girl.
I think I'm due. It's been a while.
And I'm so glad that we had another opportunity to podcast, because it's getting harder and harder, I think.
Yeah.
So,
And you would think for home, it wouldn't be that hard, but it really is.
yeah. Well, and I know that both of you are busy with work, and you feel guilty when you don't have something to show. But there are other podcasters, they just shoot the breeze. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know what makes our viewers happy. I think, bottom line, I think I look for some ideas of what to knit. So you or Joyce and Angi talking about taking out the garbage, I don't see the relevance, nor do I see any value in that at all.
No.
Yeah, it is. Well, I did be bad a little bit.
Angi, what did you do with Mr. Tweety?
Oh, I covered him up. Mr. Sweets. That's Mr. Sweets.
What
You
up?
know, Seth named him Mr. Sweets. I covered him up because, last week I cleaned his cage right before last time we podcasted, I cleaned his cage right before and put fresh food and fresh water and a fresh bath, and he gets all excited. So, today, I haven't cleaned his cage, so he's not happy.
Rubbing.
Yeah, I'll go take him out and bring him over here. No. So I bought this. This is Styrofoam, and it's called Elefino. And oh yeah, the tag's in the middle.
We may get cut off, by the way.
And
What's
then
it
some,
Wrap it up.
and then some brown for another one of those Per-Sista cows. So,
Oh, I got
but anyway, girls, that's all we have for today. Anybody got anything else? No?
I got nothing.
Hopefully we'll get together enough to have another podcast in the near future here. And we miss everybody. We're thinking about you during COVID, and stay safe, so stay healthy, and keep on knitting.
It's good for your health. Hey,
Bye, everybody.
bye.
Bye. That's gorgeous.
All right, can we get this shindig going?
Yeah, I don't have much, you guys.
I don't either.
I got it all. Got it all. It's all under control. I don't want anybody to worry about a thing. Okay,
What episode are we on?
61,
All right,
because we're that awesome.
we are that awesome.
Get your makeup, stage makeup. You always have stage makeup on, you silly. Oh, you're so funny. All right.
House in the background.
Yeah, I have no cows. I tried to even find a stuffed animal.
Oh, I have one of those too. We can put that in there.
Oh, well.
Now you get the cow and the cowbell.
And maybe you could print one.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?